Hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. I am happy to see you, and I hope you are happy to see me too. Anyway, it is Father's Day, and I am heading to work later. So it is what it is. But I just want to say happy Father's Day to the great fathers out there. And if you're not a great father, I hope you can improve one day. I wanted to touch a topic on fathers. As you're aware, I lost my father 2 months ago. My father was an introvert, and he doesn't mind being on his own and alone. So he spent a lot of time alone, which I do too. People would my last birthday, I was by myself at a five-star hotel just enjoying me. My daughter asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I told her that's what I wanted. And her and her husband gave it to me. And my mom, which is the opposite of my dad, said, I could never do such thing, be by myself at a hotel. So I get to that point where you have to have that in you where it's okay to be by yourself, to love you, and be happy with you. My mom grew up without her parents, so I think that's why she has that need. She wants to be with family at all times, and her family can tell you she's a social butterfly. She stays in contact. She calls you. She did what my dad didn't do for she was closer to his family than he was because they knew of him just working, working, and that was my dad. My dad have worked 7 days, many years in Jamaica, 7 days, and here in the U.S. he had 6 days. He would work if you call him, even on my wedding day. It was a Sunday, and I remember my dad saying, "I don't know if I can make it. I have work." And I had to get a backup, which was my neighbor from Jamaica, and I had to get a backup, which, it's they're good friends. So, and it was my neighbor that walked me down because my dad had to walk to work. Sorry, and because my dad was a provider, and he felt he wasn't a good man unless he provided. That was my daddy. Yeah, man, that was my daddy. My daddy worked and saved. My dad was the person, this is a tribute to my dad and to all the fathers out there to let you know that not only your sons need you, daughters, they learn from you too, because I'm not a spender. I I have a phone right here. This is my phone that I use. This is an old phone, and it's from my granddaughter. My granddaughter has the newest phone, and my daughter. It has cracks everywhere because my grandchildren they just crack it, crack it, crack it, and I don't mind as long as it still works. And I keep it until it dies, and that's my dad. Only thing he took better care of his stuff. Like he had a car, and you would think it's brand new because every day he washed his car. He washed his car every day and wipe it down before he gets in there and drives to work. So that's how great my dad was. It was awesome. And I just want to tell you guys, your daughters matter. And if you have children in separate homes, because nothing is perfect, something you might break up with someone and you move on and so on. It's going to be difficult to be there, but try your best to be there. I had a dad all my life, so but I'm a single mother, so I know what I'm talking about. They're not always great moms and great dads. And I want you guys to acknowledge that. They have dads where they're involved in bad stuff. And when their children, like those mobs and those bad people, they will influence their children to get involved in the illegal activities. So I want you to acknowledge that they are great, great fathers and they deserve the praise. All right. There are fathers out there that where if the child is not doing the same thing like they did illegally, they're not a good child. So I want you to acknowledge these great fathers. They are great fathers out there and want you to acknowledge it. It's like a father that's s- doing something that's an addict to the cannabis, and they influence their child from the age of maybe 7 and put it in their hands. That's not a great father. That's not. That's a narcissist father. Yes. So I want you to give all the love to your good fathers. Hug them. Even a lot of men are not emotional and they don't like to be hugged. So put your hands around them and hug them, right? So give them love if they deserve it. Give them love if they deserve it. All right? So I just want you to know. No, they're right there. Yes. So my daughter just messed up my video. She did. She wanted to know if I ate 4 eggs to myself. If you stayed to the end of the video and saw this, let me know. Yeah, she messed up my video just to ask me, that same one that's in all my videos. Yes, to ask me if I ate 4 eggs. Instead of looking. Yes, she did. No, I didn't eat the 4 eggs. I had two. Okay, guys. I'm gonna I have to go to work today, so I'm not gonna give a lot of trouble today. You guys have a wonderful day. Happy Father's Day to the ones that are real great fathers out there.